Good afternoon. This is Rich Nelson with Allendale. Let's cover the wrap-up commodity comments. Today is Thursday. This is January 20th, only one day away from Allendale's annual Outlook Conference. We're pretty excited over here. Certainly hope you are too here. As far as markets today, obviously we're very excited on the rebound that happened today. The fact that corn closed up 12 3/4 after being down as much as 13 3/4. Soybeans did a similar rebound, up 2 3/4 by the final trades. The low was actually 28 cents lower for the day. So great rebound on soybeans. We posted the same type of results. The fact that wheat up 6 3/4 I have from the last trade. The low was down 15 1/4 cents. So obviously very good rebounds across the board here today. This comes in the face of a $2 break in crude today and slightly higher U.S. dollar. So what were some of the main drivers? Obviously the fact that the trade revised its skepticism and concern over the China wheat purchase. The fact it wasn't 500,000 tons that China bought. It was only 150,000 tons of Australian feed wheat. So the idea here is the trade's kind of getting more realistic on its ideas on how much feed wheat could be replaced or could replace corn in the exporters and the importers' minds here. Second factor for today certainly helped out was the fact that the Buenos Aires Grain Exchange, they did lower their estimate for corn production. They were at 20.35 million tons. Now they're at 19.5 million tons. So a good drop on the corn crop. And, you know, you look at USDA, who just a couple weeks ago brought their numbers down from 25 to 23.5. USDA still apparently has quite a bit more to go in lowering the size of Argentina's corn crop. So that's also a pretty positive factor here. As far as the other things on Buenos Aires Grain Exchange, they kept the soybean number the same at 47 million tons. We will have to point out that USDA is still pretty high right now at 50.5. So we did see a more realistic expectations on this China corn issue here with the feed wheat problem. The second issue which helped us out was the Argentine corn crop revision. The third thing here is the simple fact that, you know what, China's president still is going to make an announcement later on tonight in Chicago here about what type of purchase that they will be making for agriculture commodities. Based on one of the soybean industry, or on the soybean export organizations, they claim it's going to be new crop soybeans. Some other people say it might be a little corn here or there. It might even have some beef included there too. So we have some questions, and hopefully we'll get some answers here pretty soon. But overall, the optimism right now is pretty good here, considering that we had a very good rebound from the early morning lows. As far as livestock, got the hogs up 40 cents here by the close. Simple fact is, even though we do have a backlog of hogs, we do have some hogs being marketed at very heavy weights, left over from obviously last week's snow delays here. We still have a market which is still asking for more pork. That's the simple fact. In fact, the stat we put in the morning comments today, wholesale pork prices have been up for 10 of the past 11 trading days. So even with our little concerns on the short-term cash hog issue, looks like the market's not concerned here yet. Over on the cattle side, very impressed to see the fact that wholesale beef came back today. It closed kind of mixed today after 6 days of being straight up. And I see the midday beef report showing up 95 cents for choice and up 76 for select. So certainly a good rebound there on the wholesale beef, and that's why cattle only closed down about 10 cents here. We have to point out that we do have some pretty bearish expectations for tomorrow's placements on the cattle on feed report. Trade is looking for a large 13.7% increase in placements. Pretty stout number here, and that'd be the largest in, I believe, like 5 or 6 years. So pretty stout number to overcome there. We'll point out that that's kind of more of an issue we already kind of know about. We know we're going to have some higher slaughters from now through spring. They may last into early summer here, but we know at some point in the next month or 2 months, we'll probably get this placement pace, which is a high placement pace, move back down to a low placement pace, and that will mean a shortfall in beef in the second half of 2011. So overall, looks like a little better day in the big picture for these commodities here today. As we said, as far as the opening comments there, we're 1 day away from our annual Outlook Conference. This is the one that everybody looks forward to the entire year. This is the one we have producers driving as far from pretty much as far as Wyoming and in the past. We've got guys regularly come in from Colorado, as far south as Texas, and as far north as Canada. In fact, we do also regularly have visits from guys from South America, Mexico, things like that as well. So our International Outlook Conference tomorrow, it's not too late to get signed up. It starts at noon, and that's in Crystal Lake, Illinois, which is just a town outside of the city here. So you can give us a call, 1-800-262-7538. Get yourself a last-minute sign-up for that. And as I said before, get those locked in quick, because there's only limited space available right now here. And that's Friday, starting at noon, and it goes until, I believe, around 7:30 or so here. It includes a dinner as well Friday night. And then Saturday morning, we also have our conference restarts and goes until noon. So a great setup, a great conference, and a great lineup of people who will help you out here. Give us a call, 1-800-262-7538.